Welcome to the Racsinfotech guys. In this video, I'm going to show you Oracle Apps DB related training course content. Okay, and the subsequent videos I'm going to share through our channel. Those are Oracle Apps DBA training videos. Okay, if somebody wants to learn Oracle Apps DBA, it's one of the IT course, IT technical course. Like you might have a Java, you might have some other developer SQL or Postgres, some other things, right? This is also one kind of IT course. If you learn this Oracle Labs DBA, you will get an opportunities inside in the market. Okay, that's okay. In our channel, in our YouTube channel, I have make who can learn this Oracle Labs DBA. What are the prerequisites in our previous video? You can go through it. There also have discussed about the difference between Oracle DBA and Apps DBA, high level. If you want to learn Oracle Apps DBA, there is no hardcore rule to start with Oracle DBA, but you directly learn Oracle Apps DBA. There is no issue, but you need to put some extra efforts. But if you ask me, shall I learn Oracle Apps DBA directly? I will suggest first go through Oracle DBA course, then start with Oracle Apps DBA because the base of this Oracle Apps DBA is we are going to use the Oracle database. Okay, let me explain so that you can understand the Oracle why we need to go with Oracle DBA instead of directly learning Oracle Apps DBA. We can go through it. Let me explain. So this is the server. Simple. I'm going to explain. This is server. Server is nothing but your storage plus having some memory. Directly we cannot access any servers without operating system. So in this server we have installed the operating system. It is Linux I'm talking about. Okay, if you are going with Windows, DB2, IBM, AIX, HP, or you can go with Solaris. So many operating systems, but I'm talking about Oracle Linux operating system. So in this server, I'm going to install the operating system. On top of this operating system, we need to install the database software. Okay, and then configure the database. On top of this database, we are going to install the e-business suite software, EBS software. That EBS software, as an apps DBA, we are going to manage installation, managing that e-business suite applications. Those who are managing this e-business suite application with this database, that complete, we call it as an Oracle Apps DBAs. But without this e-business suite software, those who are managing these databases, Oracle databases on top of this operating system, we call it as a Core DBA or Oracle DBA. Okay, that's why I mentioned if you want to learn directly as DBA, you can. That's you need to put some extra efforts. Or else you can learn Core DBA first, how to install this database, and then how to connect to this database. What are all the DBA activities? Okay, as I said, previous video I have made what is the difference between Oracle DBA and Oracle Apps DBA? What are all the roles for both of them as a DBA as Oracle Apps DBA? You can go through that and you will get to know. So hope you understand Oracle Apps DBA where it sits. Okay, this application will sit on top of. Without this database, we cannot install this e-business suite application. Okay, Oracle database is required in the backend. So for Apps DBA, Oracle Apps DBA architecture, I'll give you. Here it is. It's a client, three-tier architecture I called. This is an Oracle Business Suite application, and this is the database. Client is nothing but, as an user, I'm trying to connect to this database using this application. Okay, if I want to access some data from this database, I cannot connect directly to this database user. So I'm connecting through my mobile, or I can connect from my laptop or my desktop. This part we call it as a client. Client is trying to connect to the database, accessing the data or information or storing the information. He or she cannot directly communicate with this database. So in between, we have e-business suite application, EBS application. So client is establishing the connection to this application, and this application connected with this database, and they can able to access it. Simply, if you want to book a ticket, train ticket or flight ticket, anything, if you want to book, you can use certain kind of applications. Those applications will use this business application software. And then it's all about, it's not a normal application, guys. It's a business. If you're running a hospitals, if you're running some any business, real estate business, or if you are running some other business, or you started a company. So if you want to pay the payroll to the employees, if the employees want to connect and then they want to apply their leaves, they required an application, right? They can use this e-business suite, enterprise business suite. It holds a number of like lot of products. So it has been developed by the Oracle. Okay, licensed product. ठीक है, we can leave that part. So client wants to connect, client directly connected to this application. This application is connecting to internally to this DB database. Okay, that's where we call it as Oracle Apps DBA is three tier architecture. And if you talk about the Oracle DBA, it's just two tier, I can say. It's a client is trying to connect with this database. Okay, this is the DB. There is no application. This we call it as an Oracle DBA. This we call it as an Oracle Apps DBA architecture. High level, guys. Just for understanding purpose, I'm giving in real time. It will be huge. Okay, if you want to learn, even in this Oracle database architecture itself, it will take 3 to 4 hours to explain the scenario. Even 3 days or 4 days also it will take if you are going with one by one component inside of that. Leave it that part. So this is high level. So I'm getting a lot of messages and a lot of calls related to Oracle Apps DBA trainings and all. I'm not getting to give or share the online trainings as of now. So I thought to share on my channel so that they can, as and when I have a time, I'll make a video in a sequence order, step 1, 2, 3, from the basics and to the advanced level, so that you or anybody can able to learn it from my channel. Leave it that part. Okay, who should, this I already explained, right? Anybody can able to learn, and there is no, you don't need to write any kind of coding here. Okay, some arts background students are non-coding, non-developers. Even though developers can able to do it, if non-developers also, they can learn this apps DBA course within 45 hours, and then they can practice 1 or 2 months, then they can apply for an Oracle Apps DBA position in the market. Leave it. Then next part. So what is mean by this Oracle Apps DBA? It means Oracle database is there and e-business suite application is there. So we need to, as an apps DBA, you need to maintain these two. Shut down the database, installation of the database, cloning of the database, patching on the database and application, both. So what are all the tasks we are doing on database side? Application side also we need to do the clone, patch, everything. We'll talk about those things one by one in our upcoming videos. Leave it. Okay, next. Prerequisites for this apps DBA. We already discussed it, right? There is no, if you have core DBA knowledge, good to have. And let me write it here. Core DBA knowledge or experience is good to have. Good to have. Let me reduce the font. That's okay. And basic SQL knowledge and basic OS knowledge. OS means if you are working on Windows, or if you're working on Linux operating system, I'll take Linux operating system. I'm giving an example like commands, copy command, move command, cp, cd command, etc. I have made it some other videos also. There you can go through it. There you can learn Oracle Linux commands also. I have posted one thing on SQL, like all the select queries, select, update, else I'll write it high level. Okay, DDL, DML commands. Okay, other commands also, save point is restore point is this command. So many things is there. DDL, DML, okay, etc. This is a basic thing, guys. If you have, that is good to have prerequisites. That's it. Now, what are all the roles and responsibilities for as an apps DBA, right? I have explained in our previous video also. In this video, especially for apps DBA, those who want to learn, go through these things. High level, I won't take much time. Let me explain. This is an architecture which I explained, like three-tier architecture. So somebody trying to connect, client tier means it could be your through the browser you can able to access. So browser means you can able to access from your mobile, laptop, you can able to. Application tier, here it is. This is a e-business suite software where you are going to install, and then all these modules will inside of that software we need to configure. So these are all individual modules one by one, where in our future sessions you will get to know what is meant by this web server, form server, So concurrent processing server, important things. Okay, you'll get to know. This is the database. So as an apps DBA, you should have this database knowledge, how to install this database, Oracle database. Okay, and the business suite is for. So those who are supporting these three, this is just leave it this part. Those who are supporting these two, application tier and database tier, they we call it as an apps DBAs. High level architecture, this one, application tier and database tier. Database, you can take it 11 here. Right now, we are going to see it in 19C database. Okay, 19C, latest. Even though we are having 23 AI supports our e-business suite. That I'll make it another video there. We'll discuss later. It's not part of this. Okay. This is a high level architecture of e-business suite, guys. Now, what are all the apps DBA roles and responsibilities? Apps DBA, you need to have a knowledge and experience how to install e-business suite software. That is one thing. We have earlier we have 11i application software is there, then R12.1 is there. These are all the versions. Suppose if you can take a simple example, Windows operating system. Windows we have 7, before 7 also we have old versions, XP and some other things. Now latest Windows 11 we are using, right? That is operating system versions. Likewise, we have e-business suite, Oracle Enterprise Business Suite versions. This is old version 11i R12.1, okay? That X I can give. Dot X. Okay. Now latest one is 12.2 X. I can mention 12.2. X means it will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now latest one is 14. 12.2.14 is the latest e-business suite version. So I'm going to show you how to install this 12.2.12 version in our next session. Okay. See, this one of the job as an apps DBA, one of the role as an apps DB, he or she need to able to install the software, download the software, where we can download, and then how to install, what are the prerequisites, everything. What is the latest e-business suite or apps DB or apps version, EBS version? You should aware of it. That's it. And how to upgrade from this 11i to 12.1 and 12.1 to 12.2. So as an apps DBA, we should know that. That is one of the role. Next one, introduction. We are going to make one introduction video. What is mean by this ERP? E-business suite is one of the ERP product, enterprise resource planning. It's a kind of service, ERP service. It's e-business suite is one of the component of this ERP. Under ERP, we have a lot of components or products. E-business suite is one of the product of this ERP. Okay, enterprise resource planning for enterprise business, entrepreneurs. Okay, next one is how the architecture. This is the architecture, right? I'll make another video to explain the architecture part, e-business suite architecture. Then these are all the tools, AD utilities, auto config, okay, and add-op, AD patch. These are how we are going to apply the patch in e-business suite. This is also a role. We should have a AD means application DBA. A means application, D means DBA. So application DBA tools. In the software, once you install, you can see some of the AD tools, AD start all, AD stop all, auto config, AD add, AD ident, so many. Like there are like more than 15 commands, AD utilities. We'll explain most of them, whatever we are using on regular basis. Then how we are going to do the patching. Then system admin. This is one of the role, like very L1 kind of jobs. We can do it. L1 kind of role. Those who are joining as a fresher, they used to give this system administrator role, like creating the users, assigning the responsibilities, assigning the profiles, okay, resetting the passwords. So all together, start managing the concurrent requests, concurrent managers, responsibilities, profiles, so many things. Those are very easy. Okay, this is we can system administration jobs. We can do it from the front end console. Some of them we can handle it by the back end also. It is flexible to do from the front end. Front end means browser level and concurrent processing. What else? Let me make it this. Yeah, cloning. How we are going to do this cloning activity? So this, apart from those things, workflow management, password management means application users wants to connect to this e-business suite. How they are going to connect. They require some user ID and password, right? As an apps DBA, we need to create the users for this application access. See, in database also we have all these topics. Database also, I'm talking about DBA, core DBA. This is apps DBA, apps DBA. So apps DBA, we have patching activity. Core DBA also, we will apply the patch because we are having two tier. Let me explain you this. This is apps tier. This is DB tier. If you want to apply any kind of patch, application related patches, we can apply on the application node. And the database patches, we will apply on the database node. So patching activity will be there on both the side. Then cloning. So these two are belongings to your production. If you want to do some kind of testing, some kind of report analysis, or if you want to develop some kind of functions, development, customizations, if you want to do, you cannot do directly in the production environment, right? So we are going to do it a clone of the production. Same application, we will clone it here. Production database, we will clone it to here. This instance, we call it as non-prod. It is not a production, okay? It is not live. Whatever it is not a live, those we call it as a non-productions. Production is a live. Business users or business is running on the servers. Using this application, business is running. Original business. Using this database, business data is going to store and then retrieve. So how we are going to do this application clone from this node to this node? How we are going to do this database clone from this node to this node? That activity we need to do on the both the sides. Then patching is completed. For this also it's architecture is, and here also architecture is there. And if you want to apply the patch, we have certain kind of commands, and managing the applications, we have some AD utilities. By using these AD utilities, we are going to manage this application. So cloning also here it is there, database clone. Okay. Upgradation, upgrade. Application versions, as I said, 11i is there, or 12 to 12.1 is there. Latest is 12 to 14. If some users or company using 12.13 application version, if they want to upgrade to latest 12 to 14, how they want to do? So as an apps DB, we should aware of this upgrade process from lower version to higher version. So that is an application upgrade. Here also we have database upgrade. Database we are having 11G, older versions also there, 12C, 19C, 23AI. These are all the database. 23AI is the latest one. If the user or company is using 12C database and they want to upgrade to 19C, how they want to do? So upgrade process, we should aware of it. What else? Installation. Here also installation we have. Apps DBA. So we need to install the EBS. If you are using 12.1 software, we need to install. If you are using 12.2, requirement, right? 12.2 is the latest one. We have to go with latest version. So how to install this application as an apps DB, we should aware. And as a core DBA, how to install this database software, 12C, 19C, or 23AI, individual software, how to install as a core DBA, we should know. And all together, as an apps DBA, we should aware how to apply the patches on database and how to apply the patches on application side. But core DBA, it is not required, right? He's not an apps DBA. So core DBA only learn this part. Apps DBA, he will learn both the things. So compared to the core DBA, apps DBA positions, we can say limited positions. Suppose you are having 100 core DBA positions. Here we will take it approximately, I'm telling you, 15 to 20 apps DBA positions. I'm just giving a high level, right? This is not a accurate or some other thing. I'm just giving example. Competition for Oracle DBA, we are having high number of people will apply, learn and apply. But apps DBA, we have less competition, less positions. And job security wise, compared to this, apps DBA also having more, but both are job security. Oracle Core DBA or Oracle Apps DBA, job security is there. That's it. And the salary wise, if you want to compare, right? Everything, everywhere, if you want to learn something, this is very important, right? Salary, how much we can earn. If you are putting more efforts, you should get more income also. If you are putting more efforts, less income, it is not good, right? For every human being, we are looking for, end of the day, everybody is looking for the salary and the future security of the earnings. So if you learn Oracle DBA or Oracle Apps DBA, I can assure it, as per my experience, if you are worth or if you are sound in the technical wise, you will be surviving and you will get more payment as an apps DBA or Oracle DBA. Compared to core DBA, apps DBA will get more because it is supporting two technical skills. By saying this also, everyone should understand this. And here also we have so many advanced skills. These are all the starting. First, you need to learn Oracle DBA, then Apps DBA, then you can learn Exadata, then you can learn OCI, then you can add Golden Gate, you can add some other things. So up to date, as an Apps DBA or Oracle DBA, you can upskill yourself so that you should have a compete to the in the market people, those who are learning. So everybody should be upgraded. Okay. First basic thing, you should aware of it, Core DBA. Clearly, you can go ahead and then learn all the topics, practice it. Then start with Apps DBA, learn all these things. Then you can focusing on Exadata or OCI, okay, on other things. OCI, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. On cloud, how we are going to manage this application. On cloud, how we are going to manage this database. This is high level, guys. So job security will be there. Salaries also will get very good pay. If you are learning more and if you are sound in the technical, you will get it compared to other skills. Even though if you can compare with the DevOps or machine learning guys, you will get a good pay. I may not say more than them, more than the data science people will get it, because in data science we are having so many products. They should aware of it, the development, admin, reporting, so many things. So leave it that part. But in top 5 salaries, if you can compare, Apps DBA will be there in that position. Top 5. In the top 5, Apps DBA will be there. So only thing, we need to put more efforts. We need to learn up-to-date skill set. Simple thing. Okay. Password management. Okay. Same. In database side also, see here. Application server, database server. If somebody wants to access this database, we will create DB user. If somebody wants to access this application, apps, we will create apps user. Not apps user, application user, and shortcut, application shortcut apps. Okay. Application user. So as an apps DBA, you should aware what user you are going to create and what kind of access you are providing. As a core DBA, they don't need to think about this thing. And application side, we have workflow related things. Workflow is nothing but simple. High level, I'll explain you. Workflow management is simple in organization, Racsinfotech organization. Okay. We have a Racsinfotech organization. We have 10 employees. Suppose I'm giving example. Okay. 10 employees. If it is there, it is good. I'm happy. Okay. 10 employees is there. If 10 employees are, out of 10, 2 people are wants to apply for leaves. Okay. Apply for leave. These two people are reporting to one person. One person. All 10 people are reporting to one person. He is managing this 10 employees. Okay. These two people applied the leave. Somebody should approve the leave, right? Approve. How the request goes from here to here? There should be some flow, right? These two employees should have one form. There they used to get select date, end date, how many days they want leave, and they need to submit it. Once they submit it from this form, it will go to some approval process. It should go, right? So it will go to some other application that went for the some other responsibility or through some program. It's going to manager role related things. And then it is going through this manager form. From this form is accessed by only managers. Okay. This manager saw the two users or two employees send a leave request. He should get some approve button or deny button. So once he click on that approve, this should update in the system, where it should update in the database level. Okay. Database level, one table or some data should be there. It should update. And then once he approved, he should get the acknowledgement also. He or she can able to see in the system. Okay. My leave is approved by the manager. So all together, these request flow. Okay, leave request flow should go by one application, and once the manager or somebody approved, high level person approved, it should trigger to the database level. Data is going to store in the database level. From there again, it should come to the system and it is showing that request has been approved. How that is working internally based upon this workflow mailer. If the service, this management, workflow management, this is inbuilt program software they have developed in the e-business suite software. As a DBA, we just need to configure some of the parameters, SMTP and outbound. Those will be there. Okay. IMAP and SMTP, we need to configure. Don't think about these technical words, guys. Just the flow. If the approval process is not working, as an apps DB, we need to look about these things. The mailer process will be there. Okay. Whether it is running or not, we need to check. And is there any issue with this mailer as an apps DB? We need to look for that. That approval process, not only leave process, you can take any kind of purchasings, reports or bills, some other like somebody is requested, okay, 1 lakh payment, okay, from the Racsinfotech. Racsinfotech is provided some online training. So some vendor is trying to pay the amount. He should get some invoice flows, order ID, everything will be there, right? So this is a business flow. That's where I said e-business suite. It's supporting some business functions. If they are using supply chain management, order management, human resource management, all together, that business related things will supply supported by the e-business suite. Okay, guys, it will be very high in depth of the subject. It is not required as part of our e-business suite. Why we need to use e-business suite at that time I'll explain. Okay, this is one kind of job. And then this is advanced technical skills as an apps DBA, how you are going to manage e-business suite and OCA, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, how you are going to upgrade from 12.1 to 12.2 version, how we are going to provide the single sign-on for the e-business suite users, okay, how we are going to, this is also already mentioned, that's okay. E-business, these are all the high level things, okay, not high level, advanced skill set. 4 to 5 years, guys, if they know, that is good. If they have an experience, that is very good. If they don't know, that is also good. Not expected, right? Good to have advanced skills. Then you can expect more from the market. That's it, guys. These are all the majority of the topics which we are going to learn. See how many things we used to learn. Very simple, right? Architecture. These are all 6. Here another 2. 8 to 9 topics will be there, and remaining things are advanced. Here also we have DR, okay. Application DR means if one of application, primary application is not working, we have a DR application. Same in the database also we are managing the DR application, also we are managing the DR apps, primary app server, DR standby. So DR activities also will be there. This is high level of Oracle Apps DBA course. You are going to learn all most of the things. I cannot say 100% because this is very difficult to make it. And this is also here and there we can manage it. Most of the 90% of the topics I'm trying to cover and post in my channel, Racsinfotech YouTube channel. That's all from this topic, I mean from this video. So all the videos I'm going to share through my Racsinfotech channel. If it is useful, and you can subscribe and share with your friends and colleagues. Also, we have our LinkedIn channel. Somebody, if anybody wants to connect through the social media, you can connect on the Racsinfotech online trainings. Also, all the trainings whichever I'm posting here video on YouTube, theoretical part, most of the theoretical part you will get it from the Anjani Apps DBA blog site. This is also Racsinfotech blog. Okay, that's all from this video, guys. In our next video, I'm going to post related to how we are going to install. Okay, install the e-business suite 12 to 12. Okay, 12 to 12 single node. You can learn from that video. Thank you all. Have a good day. Bye.